Oh, look.
Oh, yeah, it is a new channel.
Joey Wilson's already bang up for a bit of that shit. Better play her a bit of the bass line, don't you reckon? Since we're live.
Are we? Just let me know when we're going live, though, because I got some stuff
we
to
are
sort out
live.
first.
We're totally
No.
live.
Like, give me like a countdown when we're going live, and then I can get ready for
it.
We're
live.
Okay? No.
In 3, 2, 1, we're live.
All right, cool. I'm ready now. So whenever you're good to go, let's get going.
No worries, mate. The intro's nearly over.
Should we do another countdown just so I can get ready again? Are we ready?
Sure.
What do you reckon? All right.
Why not?
You want to do it?
Yeah, we're going to go live in 3, 2, 1.
All right.
The coconut nut is a giant nut. If you eat too much, you get very fat. Now, the coconut nut is a big, big nut, but this delicious nut is not a nut. It's the cocoa fruit. It's the cocoa fruit of the cocoa tree. Of the cocoa tree. From the cocoa palm family.
You're out of control.
Look, it's better than me singing you happy birthday. It's happy birthday. It's our first birthday.
Isn't
Woo-hoo!
it? We made a year. How crazy is that?
Made it to 1 year old. Go us.
That is.
Joe Wilson is in party mood. She's got the party, the party hat, party whistle emoji happening. Hey, Joey Wilson. We've got the
Savannah's on time as well. How good's that?
We've also got the cement shoes Grooverini rolling on in saying, g'day. Now, I have put us on both channels tonight. We're on Tasmania Calling as well as the dedicated Batshit channel because it is our first birthday.
Tasmania Calling?
That's my channel now.
Oh, you rebranded yours?
Yep. To play
I'll subscribe to Just Call Nuts or something like that. Now it's gone.
It's the same channel, mate. You love the coconut song. I love the coconut song too. I love it so much. I'm going to play it again.
The coconut nut is a giant nut. If you eat too much, you get very fat. Now, the coconut nut is a big, big nut, but this delicious nut is not a nut. It's the cocoa fruit. It's the cocoa fruit of the cocoa tree. Of the cocoa tree. From the cocoa palm family.
It's worth it just to see your face. I was buying you some time too. Have you got your stories lined up? Hey, Brown Dog Prospecting.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
I got some good ones this week. I had to cut out Kanye, everyone. I'm sorry about that. But I know the most viewed thing on the internet right now.
Really?
The most viewed video. Yeah, it's like 60 or 70 million views.
I've missed it. I don't know anything about it. Also,
Kanye West went on Alex Jones's show and they talked for like 3 hours. Yeah. No, I had like 60 or 70.
He said he liked Hitler. 3-hour conversation. Jesus.
He said he liked Hitler. It was fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How have I missed that?
It's so funny. And he pulled out a net and some Yahoo drink or something like that. And he was pretending to be Netanyahu, the prime minister or president of Israel. So that was fucking gold.
Awesome. Yeah, hilarious. Now, just a reminder, Groovers, we do have a dedicated channel for this show now. The link is pinned on the Tasmania Calling channel if you want to mosey on over to the other one, because you might end up in a chat on your own going, has everybody blocked me? And although it's possible they have, it's more likely that they're over on the other channel. But we're just trying to migrate your groovers over there. We've got about 35 subs now, which we were just saying before we went live. It's pretty cool because they're all just fans of Batshit, the show. So it's kicking off.
Aussie Trisha's here as well.
Hey, Aussie Trisha, how are you? Gorgeous. It's our first birthday, and we're going to have a party. Well, we're just going to do a normal episode of Batshit, actually, but with a slightly cheery demeanor. Why aren't we drinking champagne or something?
I've got a CC. What are you talking about? I'm good to go.
God damn it! Why didn't I pour myself
And I got a great vape.
Oh, you're good to go. You are set. Now, I believe it's my turn to kick off.
I'm here to party. All right.
I know. Why didn't I get myself an adult beverage?
My name's Finn, and I'm here to party.
Now, Finn, I've got a follow-up of your story last week that I loved. Good. My favourite one.
Which one?
Remember the robots with guns?
Brown dog prospecting. Oh my god, I did see the follow-up to this. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we had the story last week with in San Francisco, the robots with guns that they're thinking of letting loose on San Francisco, basically. Anyway, it got approved. And then everyone lost their shit. And so now they've gone, okay, all right, we're not going to do it. But for a brief minute, it was approved.
They changed it again.
Absolutely fabulous.
They've changed it again. So now they're not putting guns on the robots. They're now going to put explosives on the robots.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you can see it there, little picture. It's got like a little extendable crane on it.
Yeah.
With a little bomb.
So they can blow people up instead of shooting people.
Oh, that's brilliant. Hey, Aussie Chicho, taking a break is a good thing to do all the time on YouTube and life generally. So it's lovely to see you, beautiful one. They went, nah, we're not okay with it. Well, no, San Francisco went, we're approving this. We think robots with guns is a great idea. And people absolutely lost their mind.
Mental.
Even though we were thinking it'd be quite funny to witness it from afar. Like, I wouldn't want to be in San Fran, but I'd be happy to watch it from the comfort of my home in Tasmania for sure.
Yeah. Turns out they could sense what was coming, I think.
Hey?
I think they figured out what might be coming if that was allowed to be so they've tried to stop
it. But it would have been great. Just when some rogue robot going nuts because I like watching
blowing shit up.
Car chases, and I could sort of visualize it turning into like live footage of rogue robots just going around just taking pot shots at everyone. But I don't think a bomb is a better idea, personally. Who
puts that forward as the idea? Yeah, let's instead of guns, let's use explosives. That's much better.
Let's replace a measly bullet with a thing that can blow up a building. As much as the gun thing was a scary concept, they would have been just taking people down one by one. A bomb, boom, there goes the whole building. But anyway, the public went ballistic, and so see what I did there. So the legislative body, the Board of Supervisors, had to vote, and they voted they voted unanimously to get rid of the robots with guns. Then it went back to the committee, and they're continuing discussing it, and there could be votes in the future to let police use robots in a lethal manner in limited cases.
So, first of all,
look at these signs. It's just the fact that this sign even exists. Like in my lifetime, I never thought I would see anything like this.
Me neither.
Armed robots aren't the answer.
And just so everyone is aware, those 6 committee members, 4 of them voted for this. Okay, 4 of them voted.
They were like, "Bring it on." Well, we've got to get rid of the Karens somehow.
What the is wrong with people, Tori? Like, seriously, where do you think armed robots is going to end up? Like, how the fuck does that end well? In any scenario, it's not a great idea. It's horrible.
Yeah, what if they get hacked? I know, but they could also get AI to work out how to identify the Karens and the Darrens or whatever, the male Kevins or whatever it is in our society, and just gradually eradicate them, because we don't need Karens either.
Yeah. Well, they could get hacked by another country's AI, and then that's it. That's it's just going to go around killing.
Look at this banner here. Look at the protesting at City Hall. We all saw that movie, No Killer Robots.
Yeah, fine.
Anyway, I mean, look, to be honest, I think if I lived in San Francisco, I might have been one of those people. I might have been like, no go, RoboCop, no deal, no deal.
Yeah,
So,
Boston
yeah.
Dynamics probably would have been sponsoring it. Hey, Brown Dog. Yeah,
But
exactly. You're
this
right,
is
mate.
the scary thing, because this one
Mm.
here, No Killer Robots, she's actually predicted what they're now going to be looking into, which is getting rid of the gun-toting bots and giving them a method of firing bombs instead. Like, I don't know.
Do they become suicide? Are they like suicide bombers?
Suicide bombers.
Yeah.
No robots were harmed in blowing up half of San Francisco. I don't know. I don't know.
What are the Muslim ones called? What are they called? I can't remember. They've got a specific name though, but they would just be the robotic version of that.
We'll just go the kamikazes, the suicide bombers. But anyway,
kamikazes, that works.
That's in Japan. That's Japan. Yes. So watch this space because we all thought bots with guns was a bizarre idea. Now bots with bombs.
Yes.
Bring it on.
Wow. Here we
go. G'day,
got a
Joey.
story from the Canadians. This one, Tori.
The Canadians.
How
bots
good is this? Are
bombs.
you ready? Do you want me to read this one, or do you want to read this one? Because either way, it's gold.
Christine Gauthier rips Canadian government for offering to euthanize her. Oh, okay.
Now, let me just expand on what's happened.
You need to, because there's no way I can read that print. No. Go for it.
She wanted a little help, not death, full stop. A paraplegic former Canadian military member is insulting her government, which offered to euthanize her after she complained about delays having a wheelchair lift installed in her home. So, your wheelchair's taking a bit long. How about we kill you? How's that sound?
Hell.
This is real. This is not a made-up story. This happened. They offered to euthanize her because it could have been she could be too depressed to go on with life about the wheelchair lift not getting installed. So,
but she was literally just like, hey, any indication of when this job's going to be done? And they're like,
yeah,
well, if you can't be bothered waiting, we can always top you.
Yeah, we can just kill you.
Wow.
And so old mate, the Cuban, whatever his name is, has come out and said that this is unacceptable. Yeah, the Cuba guy, whatever it is, the son of the Cuban guy. He's come out and said, nah, this is, the Cuban guy. That's what I'm saying.
I just gave you the name.
I know the name, the Cuban guy. We can't say it on YouTube because it gets us shadow banned.
You reckon? You reckon that was what caused it? Okay.
That's one of the things, yeah. There's lots of things you aren't allowed to say on YouTube.
Cuba Gooding Jr.'s son, then. It's Cuba Gooding Jr.'s son.
The Cuba guy. Anyway, so that's where the Canadians are at the moment. And you can see as she tells everyone, she does not look too pleased about this option being offered to her. No,
understandably.
What?
Hey,
what do you mean? The government's just being nice. They're looking out for you. They're offering to kill you.
It's taking too long to get your lift. We'll just put you down like a dog.
Fuck.
There's an ad in Tassie for the I think it's the Hobart Lift Company, and the tagline is every house needs a Hobart Tassie lift or whatever what do I call it? The Hobart whatever the business is called. I don't know. Let's just call it Up and Down. Every Tasmanian home needs one of our lifts. And I'm like, what, even single story ones? Like, it's the dumbest slogan. Every Tasmanian house needs a fucking whatever lift it is. Yeah, even the single story, apparently. Fucking idiots. But yeah, that is insane. Sorry about your lift, lady, but we've got a green dream for you if you're willing.
Yeah.
What do we call
How about
that?
we just put these, pump you full of gas, and that be at the end of it. I wonder what
is there more to this story? Has she been whinging for like 38 years about this fucking lift or something? Like, what?
I don't know if it gives her time.
And she's a former Olympian too. You think she'd be given a little bit of?
and Canadian military member. So
Yeah,
she served and then
thank you for
became
your
a fucking-
service.
Yeah.
Thank you for your
want to die?
Jesus Christ. That's brutal.
Okay, 5 years. So 5 years. So testifying in French before the House of Commons Veterans Committee, she also said that she's been fighting for a home wheelchair ramp for 5 years and expressed her concerns about the assisted dying offer in a recent letter to the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau.
Wow.
Wow. Assisted dying, they're calling it. Assisted dying.
Yeah, that's what it's.
That's a
it's
very
called
interesting
that.
choice of words.
It's called that everywhere. In Tassie, it's voluntary assisted dying.
Voluntary assisted dying.
Yep.
There you go.
It's more PC than top
Exactly.
yourself.
That's George Carlin right there. It's a bit more PC. Shell shock.
Yeah.
It's too hard. Too strong a language.
Yeah, instead of waiting for it to die, we'll just put you down. I know it's a shocker. I'm almost half anticipating Canada to go wheel in the robot with the gun, just sitting there going, "I just want my fucking ramp," and they're like, "Boom." It's scary. It is usually for terminal, although it's there was an Australian.
No, it's for depressed people as well.
Yeah, there was an Australian scientist who was over 100, like he was 102. He wasn't actually, he was old, but he wasn't dying. But he just wasn't happy. And he had to go, this was before the VOD legislation came in Australia. He had to go to Holland or somewhere, the Netherlands, to have it done, and went through all sorts of processes. But they allowed him to say, see ya, because they said to him, but, we're reluctant to allow this because, you might still have a moment of happiness. And he said, I've lost all of my best friends and my wife. I've even got my own children dying before me. Like, I've waited for a happy moment for over 30 years and it hasn't come. Like, I want to go, or 20 years or whatever it was. Yeah. Yeah. So he had to go all the way over to the Netherlands, and people still felt entitled to comment on his choice about his own life. Bizarre.
Well, he should have just gone to Germany. They invented it there. Surely they've mastered it.
He could have gone to San Francisco and just taken on one of the RoboCops.
Go out in style, bro.
This is our new solution for everything. It's just like, just go to San Francisco and take on a RoboCop.
Yeah. Holy fuck.
Oh my God. All right. Okay. Speaking of terminal illnesses.
Oh yeah, here we go.
And artificial intelligence. This has got both. And look, I'm all for science and stuff, and it's incredible some of the stories we've covered on Batshit over the last 12 months regarding science, and it is genius, but it's still, I don't know, some of the things they come up with, to me, it still qualifies for this show just because of the context. The context. Yep. So, yes, AI has been designed that can listen for cancer in farts, and it's already been developed. Gotta love a fart joke. How many CCs have you had, mate?
No, this is the first one.
Oh my God. You're a one-pot screamer. Yeah, but the AI.
That's too funny. That's great.
This is putting robots to good use. This AI though had to listen to hours of toilet audio tapes to learn how to detect cancer in pop-offs. So now,
cool. That's so
when
funny.
you go to the doctor, in the not too distant future, while you're here, the doctor will say, when you feel like doing a fart, let me know, because we're just going to put you in front of the AI machine and see if you've got any cancer in your body or not. Hey, Morgan,
they could have, welcome, Morgan. They could just use our phones that are in our pockets that listen to us all the time.
Well,
they could just upload it to that, and we can just find out when we get cancer straight away.
It's in early stages soon, but diarrheal diseases such as cholera, as well as cancer, are targets of this device. And the sensor will basically, you'll fart, and then the sensor will potentially diagnose what's going on. And it's this little device.
So what you're telling me is that people who have cancer right now fart differently to those without cancer.
Well, look, this is what this article is saying, because what you do, you get your little device, this little AI device, and you stick it in your bathroom, and it monitors the sound of your farts and, you know, you're urinating and pooping and everything. And then if it starts to detect subtle changes, it's going to like, whoop, whoop, whoop. Houston, we have a problem.
Mine are ever the same, though. Mine are always. I feel like
that's what I was thinking too. I don't think any of us do exactly the same one every day of the week. Especially what if you just eat baked beans? Exactly. But I mean, presumably these things will be fine-tuned for that, because these poor AIs devices have had to listen to shitloads, literally, of toilet sounds.
This is how the Skynet went mental. This is why it decided to kill all humans, because we put AI through listening to our farts and shits.
And even this sentence, though, researchers...
It just snaps because that's all it's done with its entire existence.
Researchers built a database with hours of audio and video samples of excretions from healthy and unwell patients to establish a baseline and prime the machine learning algorithm. Anyway, this is the little thing. It's the diarrhea. What's it called? The diarrhea detector.
There you go.
Wait a minute. Is it really? But also in the same article as the bit about the diarrhea detector, in Japan, they're using tiny worms to sniff out pancreatic tumors, which are notoriously deadly and hard to catch. So we've got this little, like, you know, the new version of Alexa, basically, that you whack in your bathroom and it monitors your pop-offs. And also, how does it know who's going? Because, like, every man I've ever been with has been way more vocal in the bathroom than I am.
Well, they just have to have a camera in it, Tori, so I can just watch out while you're going as well.
Well, yeah, because, look, it's got 2 camera lenses on it. Must do some facial... Go. Does it do facial recognition, or does it recognize you from your butthole?
maybe if the fart's too different, it will know that you're a different person. So it's like, oh no, this is one of Tori's ones. It's all good.
But this is the prototype. I mean, I don't want anything in my bathroom that says diarrhea detector. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't.
No, I don't want it'll let you know when you get cancer, Tori. So that's worth it.
Yeah, but I don't want a tiny Japanese worm sniffing out my pancreatic shit. Well, maybe I do. I mean, who gives a shit? I'm kind of at that age now. It's like whatever it takes. Anyway,
holy fuck.
This whole article just cracked me up though. Like, the engineers assembled a mechanical device equipped with pumps, nozzles, and tubes. I don't know. The whole thing is just cracking me up. But it's probably brilliant. And then now we've got down to sharting. Hang on a sec. Hang on. Armed with the analysis of sound waves from different bathroom noises, the researchers primed a mechanical device that fittingly is called the Synthetic Human Acoustic Reproduction Testing. Yes, shart.
This is a fake article. This is a fake article. No. This is a fake article.
It's true. Look here. Look at this.
A shart, for those who are uneducated in the teenage boys'
it's a follow-through pop-off.
A shart is
a follow-through
exactly what it is.
That's the shart there. Look at that machine. Imagine having that in your bathroom.
That's not what they're calling it. That's not what
it's. Look,
this article's fake.
The shart machine. It's so
scroll up to the top of this article. What website is this from?
No, because you're going to discredit it as soon as you see. But you've done stories from this website too, in my defense.
Let's just see the name of the person who wrote the article. Daily Mail, Australia. Okay, all right.
Cassidy Morrison, senior health reporter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god.
Brown dog.
Well, at least it's funny. At least it's funny.
It was an absolute ripper. Thank you. I thought it for our first birthday. You got to admit that one's up there. That's up there for sure.
Brown dog. I mean, you've got a perfect name for it, eh? Like
exactly. I thought the same thing, and then I was like, "Don't go there."
What do we got next?
The AI.
Here we go. I don't know what the audience is like here, but there's a dude that has been getting around on the internet named the Liver King. Have you heard of this fellow?
Hey, Joman. Oh, which channel were you on,
Just
Groover? No. Joman's just rolled up. We've got to say good days, people rock up. And also, he doesn't know we're on 2 channels. I'm just being a
Go over to the
hostess.
batshit one.
Yeah, click the link.
I
Roman,
don't think that word means what you think it means.
If you're in the Tasmania Calling channel, there's a link up the top, and it's pinned, but Finn's going to share it too. I did it first.
You didn't know. I did it.
No, I did.
Way before. No, I did it first.
Finn, I pinned it before the show even started, so I win. All right, let's have a look at you, dude.
So this is the Liver King. So have you heard of this guy?
No.
No? So this guy eats all natty foods, and he's built a body up. Look at his.
He has built quite the body. See, that does nothing for me. Women that go nuts about this sort of stuff, and I don't get it.
The point is, he's all natural, Tori, and he's worth quite a bit of millions of dollars because of quite a bit. Quite a bit of
millions. Yep, I like that.
He's earned this by selling supplements that he takes that gives him this physique.
Right.
Yes. Look at that. Can we get a zoom in on that one? It's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. However, it turns out his emails got hacked, and it turns out he's actually taking steroids. Now, this story has been going mental around the interwebs about this guy's habits and how much he's taking. So let me bring up the episode.
Finn likes to be in close.
I do. Sorry, guys. I do. It's much better. You can bring the article back up. So, old mate here he is, claims to be all natty. So this is the thing that's going around the internet and is the main story that everyone's talking about. However, I'm a little bit more interested in how much this guy is taking. Have a guess in a dollar value, Tori, how many steroids this guy is taking in a dollar value every month.
250,000.
No, come on. Be realistic.
100,000.
You've got no concept, clearly. You've got no concept.
Well, you talked about the lots of millions of dollars, and that's where I'm still up there in that place.
He's only a human being. He can only inject so much. Okay, so
800.
Like
800.
So like a 60-day cycle is maybe like a $500. Okay.
Right.
This dude is injecting $15,000 worth of steroids every month for at least 2 years.
Might as well be $10 million worth, as far as I'm concerned. It's still ridiculous.
So to get jacked like this, he's spending $15,000. And here he is eating liver because that's his thing he does. He's the liver king.
Kay, the liver king.
Oh my God. $15,000. It's nuts.
I wonder what the diarrhea detector would make of him and his friggin' diet. Do you know what I mean? Because I reckon he'd have all sorts of bowel noises and movements occurring in his bathroom. Miss Kay, who's just rocked up, would be like, "What's the diarrhea detector?" Well, you'll just have to watch on replay.
Yeah. Rewatch.
Wow, that's insane. So, but yeah, and he's a cheat too. So. I mean, it's to me,
so he's made
money he's spending
all
is
these
irrelevant.
Just
he's
lying.
A cheat and a liar.
A fraudster. Some might say fraud because he's telling everyone they can achieve the same body as him by buying his supplements.
Yeah,
so
right.
That would be
and
fraud.
chomping down on a bit of liver. Yeah,
exactly.
Hey, the stuff.
Which is just straight up bullshit. So yeah, this article says 10,000. He's taken like 6 different versions. One of them is $11,000 alone, and then all the others combined takes it over 15,000 American. So I don't even know what that is Australian, but I'd assume like 25K
something like that
every month. every month.
Yeah.
A car. He's injecting himself with a car worth of steroids every month.
Yeah, we get it. He's spending a lot on it. It doesn't bother you that we've been looking at a photo of a man topless in front of a Learjet for the last 5 minutes. You're still going on about the cost of the roids.
This is the dude. Oh, he never wears a shirt.
I know.
He never. It's just his thing.
That's way more disturbing to me.
This
really. Hey, Humanimal. They're all rolling in. And BR the Star Groover. Imagine his mood swings. Exactly, Miss K. Could be bad news. Yeah. Well, the Liver King, the biggest fraudster we've seen on Batshit in the last week. But actually, no. A good segue into my next one.
Is it?
Speaking of fraudsters, big scandal. Seems appropriate they make it into one of our last shows for the year. A new Netflix series that people just want to basically vomit over. I'm not planning on watching it, but already people are ripping them to shreds. It's Harry and Meghan telling their story. And all I could say was when I saw this on Instagram, doesn't it make more sense to hear our story from us? And my response was, no, it makes more sense for the two of you just to fuck off.
Haven't we already heard this story? Didn't she already give the interview to
Way
Oprah?
too many times. But yeah, she told her, apparently in one episode, she told a wacky story about the first time she met the Queen, and she'd been told she had to curtsy. And she said to the Queen, I haven't rehearsed it very well. And she did one of those full-on, like she was a pantomime princess and flung her arms out and did this dramatic bow and then came back up laughing her head off. That was what she did the first time she met the Queen. And she told this story, and Harry sat next to her going, oh, my, how we laughed. Piss off, the pair of you. Seriously. Go away.
That's an American attitude. It's pretty funny.
But yeah. No. She deserves the respect that she gave her life to service. Yes, she does. And this isn't about bagging the Queen. This is about bagging these assholes, all right?
They can both be assholes, let's agree. The Queen and the royal family.
Well, it's the whole institution and history and how another country operates and how the Commonwealth operates and all the things that Meghan gives no fucks about, basically. Really, that's what it's about. But there were some reviews. They keep updating them. Like people, this isn't me. This is sort of more the batshit component. I mean, the batshit part to me is that they think they're interesting enough to even do this. But on the Daily Mail UK version, someone is like doing a blow by blow and updating it after every episode. And it's pretty bloody intense. Like the planet seems to be watching this show, but so far everyone's just saying that they're a pair of assholes, and that they, really should just go away. And people are scathing, absolutely scathing of it, which is good reading, I've got to say. But yeah, people are pretty much, look, an MP in Sussex, Tim Lawton MP, it's time to take the title back from this embarrassing couple. So the Twitters could be quite fun to watch actually while all of this is going on.
Yeah.
George Floyd's family back Harry and Meghan and say, we'll gladly take them if Britain don't want them. They're all yours. Have them. And why is
I doubt
George
very
Floyd?
much that George Floyd's family said that. I doubt that.
Yeah, but why? It's very strange, isn't it? But apparently an unnamed family member.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off.
I know. But there's
an unnamed family member. Lick my balls. Lick my balls. That is such a made-up story.
Finn, behave yourself. You haven't even had one CC yet. But yeah, anyway, it's pretty.
This is what people
I imagine you're complete. It's still my vlog channel we're on too, mate. Kill.
I don't know why you put it on that one.
Well, it was for our first birthday, and I'm regretting it already. You're right. But yeah, 100 million this docuseries cost. It's now top Netflix 10 most watched shows 30 hours after its release. But I reckon the majority of the people are watching it because they can't stand them. There's not a lot of media floating around that I'm finding that is positive. I think people are hate watching without a doubt. And I love how they've got the little picture of Wednesday from the other series on Netflix that's kicking goals at the moment. They're like, hint, hint, go watch her. I can't watch it because it's too there's too much noise going on and it freaks Sunny out. I've watched a couple of episodes and just gone, I can't do it. But look at these candid snaps of them. Look at Megan with the towel in her hair. Oh my God. Piss off the pair of you. Goodbye. Absolutely batshit.
I still have no idea why you have such a fascination with that family. Like, they're just pedos, aren't they?
If I could somehow get this off my channel right now, I would. Finn, we got to talk because in the new year, you're not going to be able to say 90% of the words you've said in this show tonight with the new YouTube terms and service.
I think there's a way around that, actually. What we can do is we can have a live stream where I say it and then we have the live and then I end it. Then we go back, take it down, I edit it, mute all the parts that we talk about, and then re-upload. So the live
when you re-upload
the
it, we lose all of the chat and we also lose all the voting and everything, and it'll be about 30 seconds long.
And
the whole thing will be about.
It'll be the same time, but the live chat will
out.
be gone. The live chat will be gone. So if anyone wants to watch it live and be part of the chat, they got to be there for it. Otherwise, they're just going to have the comment section. Thinking, Tori. Thinking.
Yeah, it's meant to be light entertainment, so we can keep the P word out of future shows. That'd be awesome.
Oh, I didn't bring up the royal family. You brought them into it.
In a light-hearted way, taking the piss out of Harry and Meghan. Finn, don't. Bring up your next story. Next story now.
All right. This one, oh my God. More violence in America, pretty much, this one is.
Is it bots with bombs?
Oh, it's even better. It's even better. So due to the violence in Philly that's been going on.
Wait, because I haven't put it up yet, because I'm just checking out chat, and Humanimal said, you'll have no chat then. I think she's talking about if we edit, which we know. Savannah says you can spell the words out, and Miss Kay, Finn, you're going to get a slapping.
Good. Bring it.
He likes it. So the silver chair. Come on, abuse me more. I like it. Look at you using a Daily Mail article. Here we go.
Yes, exactly. Australia as well. The same one. So Philadelphia, they had a recent crime wave. When I say recent, I mean the past 20, 30 years.
Yeah,
anyway,
I was going to say Philadelphia's kind of known for crime waves.
It's getting pretty ridiculous to the point now that gas stations, specifically one, has hired armed guards. So these aren't cops. These are guards with actual guns. Yeah, actual assault rifles.
They're scarier than the bots with guns.
Yeah. So all masked up, everything. And look at this. Look at these ones. I don't know if I can zoom in. So they're just patrolling the gas station with full rifles.
I would not fill up my car because it just takes one wayward bullet to hit a Bowser and boom, you're dead.
But would you go to the one that's being robbed with a gun, or would you go to the one that's being protected with a gun?
I wouldn't own a car if I lived in Philadelphia. I'd walk everywhere.
Well, then you walk on the streets and get shot.
Well, I'd move.
You can't, because you can't sell your house because the area that it's in has gone down in value, so you're stuck there.
I'd burn it down, take the insurance money, and leave.
That is a smart idea. Now, we're not saying that everyone should do that.
No, we don't condone criminal behaviour on this channel ever.
That would be criminal.
For entertainment purposes only.
In a hypothetical situation, that would obviously be the best case scenario. However, we strongly urge that you do not do that. That is
we don't recommend that at all. Don't do this at home. Yeah, it's totally wrong. No,
we're just saying in a movie script that we're coming up with for another world.
Correct.
Not this one.
Not this one.
That would be how we would write that script.
I love how you've reacted to me suggesting something incredibly criminal, but all the words you use, and you're like, oh, who gives a fuck? Yeah, it's great.
Well, there's a difference between freedom of speech and inciting violence or fraud or things that are illegal.
I wasn't inciting any violence to my home. Look, we got it. It was for entertainment purposes only. Electric cars. I'd say electric car. There you go.
You've still got to charge those.
Yeah, well, then you wouldn't burn your house down because you'd need to use your charging facilities. But that's how you'd avoid going to a servo or a gas station.
Just like that.
Thank you,
like that senator said, just buy a pure electric car with cash.
$5 super sticker. I've got to go over to YouTube and see what it is. It's a little thing that says number 1. Thank you, Humanimal. That goes straight into little Sonny's bank account. Bless.
Also, Humanimal, get over to the Batshit channel. What are you doing? What are you doing?
No, stick on this side. This is where the party's at. He probably uses trace ammo as well to make sure he knows where he shoots. Thank you, Humanimal. We rock number 1. And happy first birthday to Batshit. And you guys too. Like, so many of you have been with us from the start of this show. I love that we've got a little cult following. We'll see you in the
birthday,
new year.
guys.
Yeah, happy birthday to all of us. We did it. We got here. But they are terrifying. I don't know. Now I'm trying to go, which is worse? Those thugs with guns or the bots with guns? Or are we talking much of a muchness?
Yeah. What's the difference between them, really?
Yeah, equally terrifying.
Fuck yeah.
It's so scary seeing this because you just don't see anything like this. No, this is what I mean. No.
Well, you're not gonna steal that gas, are you?
It's not going to end well.
Oh, I love America so much. I love it so much. This country is
now, Miss K, you can be Miss K. I only put it on back on the Tasmania Calling channel because it's our first birthday, and I didn't want someone who hadn't still subscribed to our other channel to be sitting on their own. So it was more of a going live on both, and also just because there's a few more people on the Tasmania Calling channel that do drop into Batshit from time to time, depending on the time zone. So that's why I did it. But you can be on whatever channel suits you, Miss K. That's a beauty. It's so freaky seeing this.
Moving forward, the Batshit one, because there's Batshit won't be on Twitter anymore.
No, it'll be totally on the Bat. This is truly the last time we'll be on Tasmania Calling because I cannot dig it out of the hole that it's now in, and it's just getting deeper every time I do this with you on here. So, yeah.
No, you've got 6,000 views on your latest one.
That's on a completely different channel that's actually growing. I've got more subs on that channel in a week than I got on Tasmania Calling in a year. True story. In fact, I nearly got triple the amount of new subs. So yeah.
Oh wow.
Hey, see, Scout Inquirer rolling on in. G'day, gorgeous. Good to see you, beautiful.
Arnie is at home. I'm at work. But thank you, Scout.
Yeah, I can blow a kiss to Arnie from here. Go north. What was I going to say? Something. This footage is just so scary too because I mean we're not used to seeing anyone with guns, but these thugs just mooching around service stations.
Well, they're not really thugs. They're the ones there to protect.
Well,
like this
some
guy.
of them looked. Yeah, he looks important because he's wearing an official-looking hat, but some of them look like they were wearing full-on Yeti jackets.
Look at that.
They didn't all look as... Can I hear him speak? Can we play and hear him talking and see what he's saying, please?
We wear Kevlar. We are trained. My guys go to training every other week. They're proficient with this. They're proficient with their taser. They know the laws.
Andre Boyer is the chief of the company.
Tasers as well.
That's what it says. The law tells us that we have a right to protect this property in any means necessary and whatever force necessary to be used to protect it.
This man told employees he's against it. I asked Patel about it. They feel like using guns, when we have such a big problem with guns in the city is not the right message.
And that's not a right. I understand that, but according to some people, violent people, they carry the gun. Then they're not afraid then, and this is the protection for neighborhood and the customers.
It's not because I don't trust that these guys that get a bit of training every week that are carrying those semi-automatic weapons and have tasers. They could go rogue. No, this is all wrong. I can't.
But then they don't get. I suppose they don't get hired back the following week though if they go rogue.
Yeah, he's holding an assault rifle.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
what you got to use. Well, I think
Well,
I think that's how bad the crime is there.
But you're taking this quite seriously. But why did you put this in batshit? Because you've sort of been very sincere about the importance of this happening. So why did it make it into the show? Like, where's the holy shit laughing your head off? Where's the dolphin laugh with this story?
it's a batshit, but it's like a serious batshit. We have serious batshits.
Yeah, but no, but
it's just nuts that
I'm waiting for the lightened up fin bit to kick in.
I wish I had one for this story. No, this story is just totally bonkers. Like they're just
that won't be winning the medal because
like it's not like a parliament house or like a
area
or like a courthouse or something. It's a petrol station.
I know.
It's a petrol station.
Let us know when you start working for the ABC.
Fucking mental.
60 Minutes.
So yeah, I just thought everyone might enjoy that and find that it is actually batshit because it fucking is.
But it won't win because I've worked out there's a direct correlation between the winner and the amount of fun we have telling the story. If you look back on previous episodes,
that is true. But I feel
I've
like that should discourage us from still sharing batshit stories.
Oh, it's totally discouraged me. I'm always going to have the funny ones.
I'll just have the ones I find fucking mental.
Yeah, and that's fine too. Because I'm doing a for the end of the year, we're going to do a batshit look back on all the winners. I'm doing a
montage
video. It's taking forever. Cool. 52 winners. It's a lot of work. All right, Groovers, my last story, and this is a bit festive. And I actually get this. I like a phobia. Not gonna lie, and I do actually get this and I'm with him. I think it's not him that's fat. I don't think it's him that's batshit. I think it's what he's got a phobia of. Let me just expand this.
Go on then.
And share it. Take the chat off the screen. Man terrified of Father Christmas figures. Let's watch the video.
The fuck's Father Christmas? Santa?
So this is Gary Hollidge, and this isn't Gary Hollidge, that's a Santa. But he suffers from cold sweats and shortness of breath wherever he sees a dancing Santa Claus.
Oh, jeez.
Now, he used to own a pub. Do you think there's a connection to this? His fear started at the age of 7 after the unexpected movement of the figure triggered his trauma.
Jesus. Okay.
He also has a problem with tinsel. He avoids festive decorations. And as Christmas Day approaches, so does his anxiety.
It worsens, yeah. Jesus. I wonder if something else happened, though, because that sounds pretty traumatic.
Yeah, well, it's reminded me, actually. I'm going to bring it up at the end of the story and show you a photo of me with Santa when I'm a kid. And there's a lot to unpack. There's a lot to unpack.
Yeah. My sister hated it.
It's bizarre, I know, but the weird little dancing figures freak me out. I don't think this is uncommon. Yeah. I think a lot of Christmas stuff is kind of creepy. And I don't even know who I was listening to the other day. It was like a comedian or someone who's absolutely grossed out by birthdays and birthday cakes and kids blowing out the candles, and then their snot gets all and spit gets all over the cake, and then we all eat it. And I never thought about that. And now I'm just like,
they do what?
Well, you think about it. Kids' birthday cakes, they've got the candles, and the kids are like, and spray everywhere. And they try about 12 times. They've got dribble on their chin. And finally the candle goes out, and the next thing the cake's cut up and everyone has a slice. Gross.
Only the kids eat the cake, though. The adults don't eat the cake.
What sort of civilized household did you grow up in? We all ate the cake in my family.
No
and I've
way.
never thought about it.
Spit.
Well, I never thought about it.
That's
Now.
disgusting. You let the germs spread amongst the kids, not the
I
adults.
was this day old when I learned this stuff.
Oh,
It's
wow.
crazy. It's crazy.
There you go. So life lesson, everyone with kids, don't eat the birthday cake. Let the kids eat it.
You pulled Santa's beard off as a kid. Go Savannah. See, look.
Jeez, you would have loved that.
Look, I mean, I haven't eaten birthday cake at a kid's party since I was a kid, but I'm just saying I ate cake that other kids battle over. Nobody pulled me aside and said, do you really want to eat that, Tori? I was like, cake. Never thought about it. I'd never in my whole life, I've never thought about it. And it's so true. Birthdays are gross.
It kind of reminds me of the
it was morbid reality. It was morbid reality. I've just remembered who was talking about it. A YouTuber. But I was just like, oh no, it wasn't. It was another YouTuber. It wasn't him. It was another one. But it just was one of those things. I was like, I've never actually thought about it like that ever. How? I don't know, because I'm so OCD about everything. Like, how on earth? I can't have anything sticky on my hand for a second. I've got to wash my hands. I can't stand it.
And
if
now
I find
for you.
no, well, I haven't eaten it for a long time. But yeah, it was just like I'd never thought about it that way. I was like, that's actually brilliant. You learn something new every day. Oh, wait a minute.
Joman112 says
wait. Aussie Trisha gets priority. Thank you so much,
Nice.
Sunny. Oh, little Sunny.
Good on you.
Can you see Sunny? She's flat on her back on the ottoman.
That is a relaxed cat. That is a relaxed cat. Oh my God. Yeah, full screen that.
How do I get it so?
Woken up.
If
you can take a photo of that, Tori, I will share that on the Discord so everyone can see a full screen of that.
Oh, I've got gazillions of photos of her flat on her back. I'm just glad she did it during a live, though. Hello, gorgeous. She knew that we were talking about it.
$20
Thank you
for a year
so
old.
much.
How awesome is that?
It's awesome. It's awesome. Thank you so much, Aussie Trisha. You're a sweetheart.
Thanks, guys.
Anyway, so look, I'm not even going to bother. But do you want to see the creepy photo of me with Santa?
Yeah, go on.
All right, because this one, I really don't know why I'm smiling in this photo. And then I looked at it again and then went, actually, my smile's kind of disturbing too. I'm clearly not as happy as it looks when you first look at it. I put it on my YouTube channel, actually. I think it's on my community page. It's disturbing. I can't expand it. Hang on. Here we go.
Go. Go.
Here we go. A friend of mine, her daughter Poppy, when she was like 1, the first time she saw Santa, she's in a pram and she's fucking. Oh, wait a minute, I'm gigantic on the screen. She was absolutely freaking the fuck out. But every year when Fee puts it up again, everyone, like all of us go, okay, well, I guess we're heading into Christmas now. It's like become the alert that Christmas is coming is this photo of her daughter absolutely losing it. Like the most terrified face ever. But anyway, here's me with a really creepy Santa. Now, this was 1971, so don't be too
Why
critical.
is the Santa black and white? He's meant to be red.
It was 1971.
He's even got the white eyebrows. You don't see him with the white eyebrows much anymore.
No, I mean, it's a pretty good costume, but I looked at my smile originally. I'm like, why am I okay with this? Because look at where his hands are. Like he's fully having a.
He's not really holding you though. His hands are just like.
No, but then I'm about to. Looks like I'm having a. I've got my hands on his knees. Look at my little shoes. Look at my cute little shoes.
They are straight up Australian sandals. Straight Australian sandals, right?
They're very Aussie sandals.
Yeah. There's no other country that wears sandals like that. That is straight up Australian.
I look at my little beach dress. And even I've got the ropey ribbon.
His shoes are so shiny. Look at his shoes.
Well, I can't.
That Santa's got game.
But anyway, I don't know. It's sort of it's quite disturbing to me that I'm not freaking the fuck out, because most people have got photos with Santa and they're absolutely terrified. And I'm just there going, this is awesome. And look at the size of his nose.
Well,
and I'm
now
between
we're
his
shadow banned.
legs. Savannah, don't make it worse.
You're disgusting, Savannah. You're going to get us fucking banned.
Oh, hello. Hey, look who's in chat. Look.
Look who decides to fucking show up. Blue. Here we go. On the wrong fucking channel as well. How dare you?
Boy Blue. Boy Blue. For our first birthday. Where have you been, Blue? I haven't seen you for weeks.
Disgusting.
I haven't seen you for weeks.
And
You're too
not
old.
even on the real channel. Not even on the right channel, Tori.
Hey, they're both great. Aussie Trisha, you're going to have to subscribe to the Batshit channel if you want to keep hanging out in Batshit Dales. Or if you just want to hang out with me over here on Tasmania Calling, that's fine too.
It'll be very lonely next week, though.
PR the Star used to cry and refuse to sit on Santa's lap. I know this is, I love Savannah making it so much worse here, between his legs. I don't know.
Damn, Savannah.
Oh, thank you, Humanima. I was an absolutely adorable child. And now I look at that photo of my smile and I think I'm not happy at all. I look really disturbed. I think I actually, like, at first I was like, I look like I'm enjoying that. And now I look at it and go, that wasn't my smile. Like, you can't see my teeth. That is such a fake smile, if ever I saw one.
Yeah, do your teeth have to show?
I think so. Well, they're my photos. I've always got visible teeth when I'm smiling. I'm kind of going.
Yeah, it's like a fake smile.
But you wouldn't be able to get like a photo like this with Santa these days. Look at where his hands are. It's all wrong.
Does he look like a creepy Santa? I don't know if he looks like a creepy Santa.
Look at the size of his nose.
A Santa that's been doing it all day.
He looks like he smells of whiskey for sure. Look at the size of his nose.
Yeah. That is so racist, Tori. We're not saying he has any faith towards Israel or anything like that, guys. All right? That's not what we're getting at here.
What the hell are you talking about? Oh, my God, Finn. I'd be amazed if this channel was even here tomorrow, you bastard. Stop it.
I feel like we should just push the limits every week to see how far we can take it before the YouTube gods come up.
The lonely channel. His hand should be on my shoulders. I don't know where his hand should. It's all just wrong. Wrong. Anyway, that was what was it? The guy that's scared of dancing Santas. That's what the story was. All right. What are you wrapping the show up? Better be funny, Finn.
What do I have next?
I don't
even know if I do have one next. I think that's me.
I think I'm done. No, we need one more for you. Well, you didn't even bring 4 stories to the table.
No, I definitely brought 4.
No, you didn't. Nah, we've had the Canadian that should have been euthanized. We had the Liver King, and we've had the people at the servos.
Oh, yes, because I cut the Kanye one. Oh, that's right. I had a Twitter one. So,
but that's
I
all
had
right.
a Twitter. Oh, well, it's not because the Twitter one, I tried searching for it again, but I couldn't find it. So there was a Twitter one I was reading. So at the moment, Elon is leaking, well, not leaking. He's releasing all the data for the election cycle. There was all the stuff that was getting like banned off Twitter, and it turns out that the Department of Defense, the American Department of Defense, was involved in telling Twitter what they can or cannot have on the platform to do with the election. And I've gone to search for the article again to bring it up, and I can't find it anywhere. It's
she's gone.
So she's gone. So I couldn't. Yeah, but trust me, guys, I read it. It was definitely a thing. The Department of Defense was involved, and it's given me the Department of Defense's Twitter, which I don't know why the fuck.
Savannah says Savannah's in chat asking you to play the Kanye one.
There's a bit too much. We will probably get shadow banned if we play anything from that Kanye.
Well, let's just we're nearly at the hour mark. Let's just go with what we've got because we've had a lot of fun and a lot of festivities. So I'm going to summarize.
Blue has just shown up, so if we just end it right now, that would be fucking hilarious.
Exactly. So I'll race through them. We kicked off with bots with bombs. So yeah, the bots with the guns, they were given the thumbs down, and so now they're re-looking at maybe bots with bombs because that's going to be a lot safer for San Francisco.
Do you want to go
in
full screen again, please, Tori? Please and thank you.
Finn doesn't like people seeing his door. I've got my whole house on display.
Yeah.
In Canada, I'm summing up. They've got to remember. Stop talking. In Canada, if you complain about a lift taking 5 years to go in, they're going to put you down. We had the artificial intelligence fart detector that can tell you whether you've got cancer or not. The Liver King, who I thought was repugnant, but Finn was more upset about how much money he spends on roids a month. Harry and Meghan, and the amount of money they've made doing a Netflix show that just shows what a pair of narcissistic pricks they are. Then we've got the armed thugs now at servos in Philadelphia with full-on guns, minimal training, and tasers. Happy days, Philadelphia. And we ended with, me with creepy Santa, but the story was a dude with a dancing Santa phobia. I'm hitting the vote now button in chat. Vote now, Groovers. And Finn, who are you voting for?
I've put my vote in there, Tori, but the $15,000 a month on roids, that is insane. I can't even fathom how much money that is on steroids.
I don't give a shit about that guy. He just reminds me of every other insipid fuckwit on the planet. I'm going for the farts, personally. Because that
farts
story
is a good
was
one.
Funny.
Yeah.
We both look...
We've got one for one. One for one, Tori.
Oh, Humanimal gone for the Liver King as well. Oh, we both look cute tonight. Thanks, Blue. Steroid bloke.
You can't kiss our ass now after missing this many episodes, Blue. How dare you?
Damn it. Fart to thank you, Savannah. I have faith. Tori, what were the first two be? We had the bots. So we had a story last week about bots with guns in San Francisco, and they were approved. And then the public rioted. So now they've said, okay, we're not going to do that. And now they're thinking about giving bots bombs. And the second story was the chicken camper who was told that if she was upset about them taking 5 years to give her a lift and a ramp in a house because she's in a wheelchair, they could euthanize her. That was a batshit one too as well. Yeah. Cement Shoes, he's gone for the fart machine. Woo-hoo! It's not artificial. Good point. It is artificial idiot, although an artificial idiot with a gun is even scarier. Harry and Meghan get a vote from Scout.
I saw that coming.
The farts drew me in, but Liver King is a wanker. I didn't see any of the articles, so I'm going with brown nosing. So that'd be the farts, right?
You're disgusting, Blue. You're disgusting.
Love you, Blue. It's a new machine you can put in your bathroom, the diarrhea detector that can tell you if you've got cancer or not.
Just rewind, K. Go back and watch it.
Oh, bots with bombs getting a vote from Miss K.
Oh, nice.
BR is going with the artificial fart. I think the fart machine wins. Wait a minute.
Nah, Joman, just go for it.
Too late. Yeah, go for it, Joman. Just vote for whatever you did catch or whatever sounds funny. You can't change your vote, Humanimal. The first vote's locked and loaded. Go the farts. Go the farts. Anything with a camera recording me poop deserves to win batch. Yeah, that's why I voted.
That's very true. That's very true. You're not wrong. We've
got to wait though and see what Joman votes for. But just so everyone knows, farts have got 5 votes. Liver has 3.
I think
Harry and Meghan 1, and the bots with bombs 1. So the farts are way out front.
Yeah, I think the farts have got it.
The fart machine.
Close second for the Liver King though.
But very close second. But no, if Joman votes for the farts, no, the gap between the fart votes it's not that close.
Well, then he's got to vote. He's got to vote for the for the Liver King. That's the only way.
The fart machine worries Brown Dog.
Yeah.
Can't change well, we can't because it's late and I can't work out the math. I'm too tired. That's why, Blue. I do everything. Kanye would be a fart smeller for sure. Jesus Christ.
You reckon? I don't know about that. That's a bit racist.
Well, we do know dogs can smell cancer, but this machine is going to be, and then we also heard about the sharp machine and the Japanese tiny worms that are going to be sniffing out cancer as well. Look, even if we can't change votes. It's just meant to be a simple, easy show, guys. Come on. Remember we had a poll one time and someone was like, oh, I pressed the wrong button. Can we do another poll? It's like, it's a 1 hour long show on YouTube. There's no prize. Well, the prize is an imaginary medal. It doesn't warrant. It doesn't warrant it. Look, Joman's not voting. He voted on nothing.
There we go.
Well, then the AI fart
All right,
machine
Kanye wins
wins.
it then. Oh, okay.
I'm
I
going to
thought
bring
Kanye would have won it for sure.
I'm going to bring the fart machine back up. Give it its little moment of glory. Here we go. I'm going to show everyone the sharp machine. Oh, it's going to get the full screen. You watch. Look at this. Look at this. Here we have.
No, show the photo of it.
I had to scroll down. I was in StreamYard and now I've jumped over to the article. Give me Jesus, dude. The diarrhea detector. The diarrhea. You just sit there and do sweet FA. I'm the one producing this bastard of a show. This is the SHART. And the SHART machine stands for Synthetic Human Acoustic Reproduction Testing. Yes, the SHART machine. It looks a bit like one of the there's a machine out at Mona that makes poo. It's kind of similar. And it smells like poo too. I've actually got a puzzle of the poo machine from Mona.
Why?
90% of it, our friends gave it to me as a joke, as a Christmas, you give joke Christmas presents. The majority of it's black, and then there's just the shit machine. But yeah, it's a machine that eats food, and you can watch it digesting it, and then at 2:00 every day it does a shit on a plate, and it smells like shit. It's called the Clacker. Well, it's actually CLOACA, the Cloaker machine.
That is funny. That is hilarious.
Well, when you're in Hobart, you know where you're going out first, out to Mona to check out the poo machine. So there's the winner, the diarrhea detector. Well done. And well done to everyone in chat for putting up with us for a whole year.
Whole year.
A whole year, guys. You've watched. Many of you have watched every show.
Pretty good.
Whew.
Been through the shadow bannings, through it all, Yeah. Tory saying all those words we're not allowed to say, trying to get us legally indicted, telling people to break the law, which again I don't advise people to do. But Tory has
my humorous little quip is the evil component of the show, not the 89 words Finn used that are all on the banned on YouTube list.
Hey, words are just words. Violence is violence, all right?
And, Joman, there are many machines that are doing great stuff scientifically, but the point is this machine...
American hate speech.
This machine listens to your farts and an alarm goes off if your fart is different to the usual fart you do. It's kind of new. Savannah's got 3 little pooping machines already. Finn's American hate... Yes, Finn's
I don't get that.
Hour. I know.
How's it American hate speech? I don't get what the American hate speech is. Our word is
you
not
don't?
American.
You don't? They're not connected. Anyway, guys, we turned 1. I forgot to make a cake. I forgot to make a cake to blow out and spit all over so I could share a piece with you, Finn.
Next time.
It's been a great effort, mate. Are we going to make it to the end of 2 years? Well, possibly.
At least 5.
If we can find a platform that will have us.
Yeah.
Anyway,
tune in.
Guys.
Twitter or Rumble will be there. One of the two.
We wouldn't be able to do this show without you. And thank you for supporting Batshit in our year. We'll probably do one more show this year with a little look back on all the winners, or maybe even 2, because it's going to take me forever to do this. I might even just do a summary and like a little slideshow. But it's already taking me forever to do it. And then we'll probably kick off season 2 in the new year when I'm back from Singapore.
Are we going to call it season 2, are we?
Why not?
Just keep the episodes going, I reckon. Just the number.
Let's discuss that another day.
All right. And what time You always play this video before telling people what time we're doing next week. What time do you want to do next week?
When the song ends, we can chat about it when it ends.
Yeah, but then the show's over, then people miss it.
Play the end.
We gotta let
No,
them know
I
when you tune in.
won't end the broadcast. Wait. Tell me, you're the one with the erratic schedule.
Thursday morning.
I can't do Thursday morning if you just said Thursday morning.
Oh, what can you do? What suits you?
Well, Wednesday morning.
Yeah, I can do Wednesday morning.
All right. That's when we're doing
Wednesday
it.
morning, same time, guys, but Wednesday morning.
Sounds absolutely
Alrighty.
fabulous. And thanks for hanging
See
out
you
with the
soon.
Provers. See you next week.
Catch you later.
The coconut nut is a giant
fucking
nut.
apple.
If you eat too much, you get very fat. Now, the
Love it.
coconut nut is a big, big nut, but this delicious nut is not a nut. It's the cocoa fruit. It's the cocoa fruit of the cocoa tree. From the cocoa palm family.